Two OpenClaw releases shipped today, v2026.5.5 with 60 plus fixes across Faishu, Discord, Line, the Gateway, the Control UI, and v2026.5.6 hours later reverting one of them. Here's what's in both. OpenClaw shipped v2026.5.5 today, May 6th. 60 plus fixes across the messaging platforms, the Gateway, the Control UI, and the plugin layer. 3 headline items. 1. Faishu native topic threading. The system now hydrates missing native topic starter thread IDs before session routing, so first turns and follow-up stay in the same topic session instead of fragmenting across threads. 2. Discord heartbeat stability. Heartbeat ACK timeouts are now measured from the actual heartbeat send, preventing late initial heartbeats from triggering false reconnect loops. 3. Control UI responsiveness. Chat and channel tabs stay responsive during slow history payloads and channel probes, plus dozens of smaller wins across Line, Telegram, Matrix, the TUI, plugin diagnostics, and provider integrations like XAI Grok and Fireworks. And then v2026.5.6 followed hours later with a same-day patch. We'll cover that too. The 3 headlines in v2026.5.5 are worth understanding because they each solve a specific class of bug that real users were hitting. Faishu topic threading was the most user-facing. Faishu is a popular messaging platform in many enterprises, and OpenClaw's session routing was occasionally losing track of the original topic thread on follow-up messages. Replies would land in a new session instead of continuing the original. The fix hydrates the topic starter thread ID before session routing happens, so the link stays intact across turns. Discord heartbeat stability is the kind of fix that's invisible when it works, and very loud when it doesn't. The Gateway would occasionally trigger reconnect loops because the timeout window started before the heartbeat actually sent on slow connections. Now the timer starts from the send, not from intent, and Control UI responsiveness. The chat and channel tabs are now properly async over slow history loads, so the UI doesn't freeze when you switch between busy sessions. Boring fixes, real ones, well scoped. What's striking about this release isn't any single fix, it's the breadth. The release notes touch every major messaging platform OpenClaw supports. Faishu and Line on the Asian market side. Discord, Telegram, WhatsApp, and Matrix on the federated and consumer side. Gateway internals, HTTP streaming, media handling, shutdown procedures, health monitoring. The Control UI side gets session table enhancements and checkpoint history cards, plus chat rendering performance work that benefits anyone with long-running sessions. The plugin runtime gets TypeScript diagnostics messaging fixes, NPM peer linking improvements, and official plugin sync during updates so installs don't drift. Provider integrations get XAI Grok reasoning controls, Fireworks thinking modes, and video generation hints. The CLI Doctor tool gets session recovery, heartbeat session repairs, and plugin update integrity. 60 plus fixes across that whole stack. This is what active maintenance on a real personal AI platform looks like. Every layer touched, no single feature crowded out, and the coordination work to ship them all in one cut is itself a feature you don't see until it's missing. Upgrading is the same one-liner OpenClaw has always used. npm install -g OpenClaw at latest pulls the new version. v2026.5.6 is what you actually want. That's the patch that fixes a regression in v2026.5.5's doctor command. More on that in a moment. Run OpenClaw status to verify the version after install. The bundled plugins update on first launch. The Gateway picks up the new code. Sessions resume from where they were. No data migration, no config rewrite, no breaking changes. That's the OpenClaw release pattern, and v2026.5.5 plus v2026.5.6 fits it, the lobster way. Now v2026.5.6, the same-day patch. 4 fixes, one of them notable. The big one, the v2026.5.5 doctor-fix command, had a regression that rewrote valid OpenAI-codex/roots to plain OpenAI/roots. If you were on a setup using ChatGPT or Codex-auth, which became more common with GPT 5.5, running doctor-fix on v2026.5.5 would clobber your auth routes and break the integration. v2026.5.6 reverts that change. If you already ran the broken command on v2026.5.5, the release notes link to recovery instructions that walk you through restoring the correct root format. The other 3 v2026.5.6 fixes are smaller but worth knowing about. a plugin runtime fetch fix that drops third-party symbol metadata from request headers before they hit native fetch or headers, preventing SDK rejection of valid plugin requests. A debug proxy normalization fix that addresses the same root cause when the proxy replays captured requests, and a web fetch dispatcher cleanup so timed-out requests return proper tool errors to the gateway instead of leaving tool lanes hung in a guarded state. Tight, focused patch. Here's what the Dr. regression looked like for affected users. The valid OAuth root format is OpenAI-codex/whatever. The v2026.5.5 Dr-fix would rewrite that to plain OpenAI/whatever, dropping the -codex segment, which made the OAuth handler unable to find the right credentials. The v2026.5.6 patch reverts the rewrite logic, so Dr-fix leaves valid OpenAI-codex routes alone. If you already ran the broken Doctor on v2026.5.5, you have two options: restore from a config backup, or follow the recovery commands in the v2026.5.6 release notes, which walk you through restoring the correct root format manually. The two releases by the numbers. v2026.5.5 shipped May 6th, 60+ distinct fixes, 17 contributors, led by Vincent Koch with help from Dreix, Frankecken, Yellog, Bunsdev, and others. 3 headline items: Faishu topic threading, Discord heartbeat ACK timing, Control UI responsiveness. Coverage across Faishu, Line, Telegram, Discord, WhatsApp, Matrix, the Gateway, the TUI, plugins, and providers. v2026.5.6 shipped same day, 4 fixes, one of them a revert of the v2026.5.5 Doctor command issue, affecting ChatGPT and Codex OAuth setups. The pattern: the OpenClaw team caught a regression fast and shipped a public revert within hours. If you're upgrading today, go straight to v2026.5.6, the lobster way. The v2026.5.5 plus v2026.5.6 pattern is worth noting because it shows up rarely in open source release engineering. Most teams that ship a regression on a Tuesday wait until Thursday, bundle it with other fixes, write a longer changelog, hope nobody noticed. OpenClaw shipped the broken thing in the morning and shipped the public revert hours later, with the regression called out by name in the release notes, the affected user demographic specified, and recovery commands provided. That's a different operating mode from the industry norm. It assumes users will read release notes carefully, that visibility into the broken state is more valuable than the appearance of stability, and that fast public correction beats quiet patching every time. The lobster way isn't just a tagline, it's a behavior. If you're running OpenClaw, this is the kind of release engineering that makes it worth running, and the kind of trust signal that compounds over years of open source maintenance. Upgrade today, but go straight to point 6. OpenClaw, v2026.5.5 plus v2026.5.6, 60+ fixes, 1 same-day public revert, every layer touched. Upgrade straight to v2026.5.6, star the repo, ride the lobster.